This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, good evening. In this video, we will learn one small point we know that invoice receipt can be created in multiple ways. For example, we can create invoice verification manually with Miro, or we can create automatically with MRRL transaction, like for all ERS related evaluated receipt settlement related invoices can be created with MRRL transaction code. Okay, so if you have a requirement that there is a report is required in a custom report, you want to have a column to know all the invoices related to ERS. Okay, or else you want to know that what are the invoices which are created manually with Miro transaction code. So if you want to identify, if you want to have a report of a list of invoices which are created through ERS, you can find out in this way. Go to SC16N. The table is RBKP. Okay, RBKP is the table which is related to invoice receipt. Invoice receipt header. Here you need to pass the which document year you need it. For example, you want from 2018 to 2019, and you have to pass the transaction code MRRL. What is this MRRL? In evaluated receipt settlement, MRRL. So the invoices which are related to ERS, for example, the vendors who agreed with the company, who is the customer, I am going to provide you always the similar price, okay, based on your goods receipt. So there is no manual invoice verification is required, and the invoice receipt can be created automatically based on the goods receipt document. So what we do is for this MRRL transaction code, we keep a batch job which runs for every half an hour, every 1 hour based on the business requirement. So that system will check what are the goods receipts done in this for this company, for this plant, and what are the inputs you are giving. For example, the company code GKCC, and for the plant GKP1. Okay, and we can select the option MRRL GKCC and plant is GKP1. Okay, settle goods is a plant value cost, document selection paradigm, test run. When you want to do the test run, normal run. What are the goods receipt documents posted which are relevant to the vendor who accepted the ERS flag? Okay, so those goods receipt document related documents will be visible in the output so that we can generate the invoice receipt. Okay, so we can use this option to generate the invoice receipt. We can see the PO, okay, and see the purchase order, goods receipt is posted, and invoice receipt are what you call invoice receipt, or we can say that credit memo. If it is a reversal, credit memo will be created 102 or 161 credit memo will be created. If it is 101, system will generate the invoice verification. Okay. So here, let us check this invoice tab. See, the ERS flag is available means we can create the invoice based on the MRRL transaction code. From where it will come? Let us check the vendor master. You go to the vendor. If you double click here, system will take you to the vendor master. Go to purchasing data. Okay, here we can see this flag. See, auto evaluation of GR settlement. Click on F1 to see the details properly. See, evaluated receipt settlement is required or not. Specifies that the ERS or the automatic generation of invoices according to invoicing plan is to be possible or not. So the ERS activation need to be done at the vendor master level. So those vendors are valid for the doing the ERS functionality. You can use the ERS functionality. So that what is evaluated receipt settlement? There will not be any manual invoice creation. Once the goods receipt is posted, based on the document, we can generate the invoice receipt in the backend. Okay, that is about the MRRL. Even we have in my blog also there is a document about this. Okay, we can see here. Google Ganesh ERS, SAP ERS. If you just click this one, see evaluated receipt settlement for invoice verification. There is a document in my blog. You can check about in detail about the ERS. In this document, you can click on here and download it. Okay. Now, our purpose of the video is how to identify the list of invoices which are created through MRRL. Okay, so give your financial year and under RBKP table, give the transaction code MRRL and execute it. So now you get the list of invoices which are created through ERS functionality. You can get the list of invoices. For example, you want to know that list of invoices which are created through Miro. You can pass the Miro transaction code and get all those invoice receipt documents. Okay, you want to know that what are the cancelled related MR item. Okay, so you can get this invoice verification which are cancelled, and it's a credit memo. Okay, this is how we can get the invoice receipt documents which are related to cancelled invoice document, or whether it is related to ERS, or whether it is related to manual creation. These details can be seen in the table RBKP, and how we have passed the data, and we can get the list of invoices. This can be used when you want to take a report, or else you want to use any custom program, you want to use this logic, then you can utilize that. Okay. Thanks for watching this video, and check my other SAP MM related videos like logistic invoice verification, MMFI integration, and discussions on automatic account determination. Okay, those videos will be helpful for both SAP MM and FICO consultants. And you can check the videos and provide you valuable feedback. And thanks for your time. Have a good evening.